Now we shall cut the spring onion into about 1 inch length, like that. Now the spring onion white, we'll cut it also lengthwise. Now if it's very thick, half it. Now separate it from the green. Now for the carrot here, now lengthwise cut it slanting at two ends. Alright. Then after that, cut the base so that they can stand like this. Okay, this one, half it. Now for this one, if it's very long, also half it. So you have two sections. Now this flat base here, put it down. Now cut it into about 1 mm thick slice. Now once you reach the top, turn it the other side so that you can still grip the top. Now after you have done all this, those that are very broad, half them. So you will have it in this manner. Now for the celery, peel off the outer layer first. Now after peeling the outer fiber, there will still be fiber underneath here. Alright. So what you do is that you turn it over. Now just lightly cut it, then break it. Now you tear it. You can see the other thicker fiber underneath. Okay, tear it away. Now do the rest for the stem. Now if it's very thick, cut them into thinner strip. So they are about the same size as the carrot. So we have our spring onion, green, white, carrot and the celery all here already. Now we shall now debone the pomfret. Now the pomfret we have already cleaned up. So we cut off the head first. Then after that, cut from the top, okay, along the bone. Okay, you can feel it. Now, so after you debone it, this piece here, look for the remaining bone. Okay, just trim it off. Now, we are going to deep fry this until they are crispy. So put it aside. Another place is the rib here. Okay, cut them very close to the bone. Now another place that we have bone is the center here. Okay, you can feel it. Now so on one side, cut it, and then on the other side, do the same. Now for the meat, cut it slanting about 1 finger width breadth. Do not be too thin, otherwise they may break. Okay, put it into another bowl. Now for the head here, chop it into half. Okay, if it's very big, cut them into suitable size. Now all these pomfret bones are soft bones, so we'll fry it until they are crispy. Now for the body bone, cut them into suitable size for eating. Alright, like that. Now for the fish meat, we are going to stir fried. So we must be careful about the fishiness. So put in about a tablespoon of salt. Now massage it. Now this salt will help to remove the fishiness, the slime from the skin and the fishiness with it. For the bone, not necessary because we're going to deep fry it. Now after about 1-2 minutes, you can feel it's a bit slimy on the hand. Now wash it away. Now wash until the water is clear. Alright. Now drain it away and squeeze it dry. Then we will marinate it. Now tap it dry so that it can absorb the marinade. Now the marinade mix is here. We put in half for the meat and the other half for the bone. Okay, massage the marinade in. Okay, put it one side. Now do likewise for the bone. Okay, also set it aside. Now here we boil a pot of water. Now once you see small bubble coming up, put in the carrot first because they take a bit longer to cook. Now once they come to boil, put in our celery. Now let them boil for 2 minutes. Now after 2 minutes, remove them. Now run it in the tap water to stop the cooking. Now we use the same water off the fire. Put in our fish. Now put it piece by piece so that they don't stick together. Now we will soak it inside for about 3 minutes so that it just cook. Now after 3 minutes, remove the fish meat. You can see they're already cooked and quite springy. Okay, put together with your veggie. Now later, remember to strip them very dry. Now heat the oil until you can see small bubble coming out from the chopstick. Now put in all our fish bone. Now do not move it. Let it fry for about 2 minutes until the surface forms first. Otherwise it will break. Now after about 2 minutes, just shift it so that they don't stick to the bottom. Now if they're ready, you can also separate them if they stick together. Now after about 10 minutes, you can take up those that are already deep brown. Now the rest is still a lot of bubble. You can leave it there for slightly longer. Now we have removed all the oil and retain about 4 tablespoons. Now on back the fire. Now put in our ginger and the spring onion white. Okay, fry until you can smell the fragrance from the item. Now once you can smell it, put in our sauce mix. Turn up the fire. Now once they come back to boil, increase the fire to the maximum. Put in our fish and the veggie. Now do a very quick fry. You reheat it without softening the veggie. Now once it gets reheated, add in our thickening. Okay, once you can coat off the fire, put in our spring onion green. Okay, so it's done here already for the dishing up. Now we have arranged the fish meat item in the center, then line them with the fried fish bone. Put the head and tail at the two ends and the fin portion at the side, so it will resemble back the Pomfret.